this man was, Prabhupada asked for any questions. And the man stood up, and he was a professor from Caltech, which is the big, school over here, Pasadena, I think. And he said that, Swamiji, that you're talking about kirtan, but this is just a sentimental, like Dr. Stahl, same presentation. This is all just sentiment, and it's not the real Vedantic understanding. And he quoted a few verses from Vedanta Sutra, and was quite proud of himself. And he was standing. And while he was rambling on, Prabhupada didn't even look at him. Prabhupada was just looking at Lord Jagannath, chanting with his hand, and he reminded me of a lion just getting ready to pounce. And Prabhupada was just didn't even look at him. Prabhupada was just chanting like this. And the man finished, and then Prabhupada turned and said, "Are you finished?" And you could just tell, they'd paired off, they'd squared off. And then Prabhupada said, in this Purana, and in this Upanishad, and Prabhupada just was quoting again. It was just like watching somebody with a sledgehammer hammer somebody into the ground. Because the guy was standing quite proud of himself. And then you watched him, he kind of became a little deflated. And then he was like on his knees. And then he was sitting down, and then Prabhupada finished in a crescendo. And he made his last point. And then Prabhupada said, "Do you have any other question?" And the man said, "Can we have kirtan?" So it's like Dr. Stahl, same thing. And I remember Prabhupada was reading one time, they were looking at the newspaper, on the front page was the moonshot, and whatever their line was, one great step for man, one great step for mankind, but it had the big hype on the front. So Prabhupada looked at that cursorily, and then he turned a couple pages in the newspaper, somebody gave him Prabhupada the newspaper. Prabhupada went to about the 5th or 6th page, and then he said, "This is their real business." And there was a small article that said, taxes going up, defense dollars to pay for a moonshot. So Prabhupada said, this is a ploy just to milk the people. So Prabhupada did that. Jai Anilo Premadana Koruna Prachu